In recent years, FCA in the Northwest was kind of like the disaster zone for FCA.
They've taken God out of schools, and I think more so in some of the inner city schools, such as Roosevelt.
And yet, God has shown just how alive and active He is and over the last couple of years, and how much He wants to use FCA to bring glory to His name and to make His name famous in this area.
God got a hold of a coach's heart, and that coach got inspired and got a vision for his school that went beyond coaching and beyond wins.
You know, Roosevelt High School has some of the unique challenges that you often see in urban environments.
Over 90% of our kids are free or reduced lunch. 28% of the kids are classified as homeless.
Neil Lomax was a part of a church that began to love on the school and really come and give to the school in the name of Christ.
See Neil Lomax, Portland State star, NFL star, come out and volunteer his time in North Portland. Roosevelt High School is an amazing story.
You know, the 18, 19 kids that are actually on the field, they were 18, 19 problems off the field.
He had an opportunity to pour into Coach Swain over these last couple of years, discipling him and really modeling Christ more than anything.
I'm the head football coach, assistant athletic director, and campus security here at Roosevelt, so I wear a lot of different hats. I also handle mediations and do some dean level work with our students, the surrounding discipline. So I've got a lot of responsibility here.
And I said, you know, you guys need to go to this coach's timeout. You need to take your wives, and matter of fact, I'll talk to the guys at FCA and we'll get some scholarship money for you guys.
So you got a couple that goes to the getaway, really has an incredible, powerful encounter with Jesus.
That retreat changed Coach Swain's life.
Getting to be surrounded by other coaches and my wife to be able to go there and talk to other wives of coaches.
And they came back and it changed them. Not just the coaches, you know, Buddy and Christian and, you know, Coach Mack, but their wives.
Comes out, takes 15 plus kids to camp. You see many of those kids come to Christ and really having a powerful encounter.
And they experience God in an incredible and an amazing way at our summer camp. And then they come back to a life and to a community and to challenges that they didn't face out there.
Everybody was coming together. Like, it didn't matter what race you were, what sport you played. I mean, like, everybody was one big family. So I mean, we just thought that we should bring that to Roosevelt, so make our athletics team and just the school period just like one big family.
And Coach gets back and he calls me up and he goes, Nick, I was just at this camp. It was amazing, and we're going to do this huddle, and I need you to run the huddle.
We need people from the community. We need God to raise up people from the community to say that I want to give back.
Would you run a huddle since this is your neighborhood and you know these kids? And like, RJ, I'd love to. My wife might kill me. I'm already doing a lot of different things, and I just don't think it can happen. And RJ said, well, what if you're not running the huddle just as a volunteer in the neighborhood, but what if you're running the huddle as an FCA staff member?
Everybody just started loving each other, showing love and respect.
It's like equaled us up, and like everybody I got enough trust in everyone to watch this or have my back when I'm in trouble.
If you start having that kind of relationship, you kind of don't want to leave. You know, you got to make the big time where you're at.
God has orchestrated a group of people, whether it be the principal, coaches, Nick, people that have a heart for Him.
Portland is the most unchurched city in the country, and yet right in the middle of it, God has said, I'm going to move, I'm going to use FCA.
We've seen God take the ministry from 3 huddles to 45 huddles all across the greater Portland area.
It tells me if God can move in Portland, He can move anywhere, and He's choosing to use FCA to accomplish His purpose and to bring glory to His name.
I can't wait for next year.
I want these kids to know it. I want these coaches to know it, that God's kingdom is real and that it's here now and it's coming, and that they get to be a part of it, and God wants them to be a part of it.
And our vision is so much bigger than Roosevelt. It's every school in the greater Portland area, and that's the beauty, is that we can use Roosevelt, as a template for how God can use the ministry of FCA.